Hey guys, and welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Mimi and this is Budget with Me. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different type of video. This is not a cash stuffing video. This is a video to explain how I plan on tackling my debt, how you can tackle your debt, and just different ways that you can trickle down that debt without having to put yourself in a bond to do so or stress yourself out to do so. But this is how I'm gonna do it. So I figured that I would just share it with you all, my process. So I'm gonna grab my debt sheet where I have written out all of my debts here. So I have here the first page. So on this page, I have my medical bill, my furniture bill, another medical bill, and an amount that I owe to an old university I attended. If you guys are interested in seeing, me write these numbers down, that is in a separate video. It's just a short little video of me just being realistic and putting pen to paper and holding myself accountable for this. So that's why I recorded the video. When I post it, I'll probably do like a 6-month or a 1-year update to see where I am, or maybe I'll do every quarter. We'll see how I want to do that. I haven't decided just yet. But in this video, I'm going to go over how I plan on tackling this debt and the different methods that you can use to tackle debt. So I'm pretty sure all of you have heard of the Snowball Method. That is the method that I am going to be using. So I'm just going to explain the Snowball Method fairly quickly. So I'm going to write down my debts. So we have my medical bill, which is $720.68. We have rooms to go, which is $732.52. We have another medical bill, which is $3,273.66, and then a university bill of $3,910.39. So the way I'm gonna do it, I don't have minimums for all of these amounts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make up some random numbers here. This one I do. So let's say that these were the monthly amounts. So the monthly amount for the first medical bill is $50, $31, $100, and $100. So basically I would apply the $50 to this medical bill, and then any extra money I would recommend to throw it on to your debts. So extra money that I am using is my savings challenges right now. I am focused on vacation at the current moment. I am almost fully funded on my vacation. I just unstuffed 2 challenges that I completed and added them into my vacation fund, just so once I'm done focusing on vacation, I can then move on to focusing on debt. Vacation is a big thing for me. Don't worry about the pin marks that I have all over my hand. Vacation is a big thing for me. I want to be able to travel with my children. That is something that their dad and I have decided to do, and we don't want to take that away from them. My debt is my debt, and they shouldn't suffer because of it. So what I'm gonna do is, once I've completed savings challenges, if I'm not having to fund anything else outside of that, those savings challenges are going to go onto the smallest debt that I have, which honestly is this one, but I'm focused more on this rooms to go bill, because once I get rid of that one, then I can focus on this one. I still have to call and see how to pay this and where to send the funds to. So even though it's my smallest one, my main focus is this one, but for this video purposes we're focusing on this one. So $50 is your minimum payment. Any extra that you have, I do suggest that you put it to the smallest debt that you have. And then from there, once you have eliminated this debt, so let's say now I've paid off this $720. I don't have $50 extra every single month. Now what you want to do is you want to take the $50 and you want to add it to the $31 that I am supposed to pay the rooms to go. And then that'll bring me to $81. So now I'm now paying Rooms to Go $81 a month, which 9 times out of 10, once this is paid, Rooms to Go should be fairly close behind it because of how close these numbers are from each other. So that should be paid off within a month to 2 months after the medical bill. From there, you want to take the $81 that you were paying on the Rooms to Go account, and you want to apply that to the next bill. So now, instead of $100 that I would be sending to this medical bill, I'm sending almost $200. So I'm sending $181 a month to this medical bill, plus anything extra that I may be sending to it for any savings challenges that I'm doing. So yes, I know you could just take the money instead of putting it to savings challenges and just applying it directly to debt. But I like to save money in fun ways. When I feel like I'm just paying bills, it unmotivates me to do these things. I get in a really bad funk. I am a very emotional person. If you guys have not watched my videos, I'm a Cancer. That should tell you right there how emotional I am. I'm a very, very emotional person, and things do affect me to the point where I'm not gonna say that I slip into depression. I'm just gonna be real direct with you guys. I have been diagnosed with mild depression. And so when things put me in those funks, I'm put in a funk for a minute. I have had times where I have not gone to work. I've had times where I've closed myself in my room and not spoken to anybody. I have not eaten for days. And if I don't find fun ways to pay things or keep my mind just going, I get into that mood, and it's really hard for me to get out of it. That is not something that I want my children to see from me. So that's why I use savings challenges to make, you know, those things fun for myself, just so I don't feel like I'm just paying bills. And it's very overwhelming. I'm pretty sure it's overwhelming from anyone just constantly paying bills and you just feel like you can't get out of it. So I recommend use some savings challenges. Make it fun. Make paying those bills fun for you. Find a way to make it fun for you, and then it won't seem so hard, or it won't seem like, you know, you're just never getting out of it. Make it fun. I feel like if you make it fun, it won't bother you as much that you're paying all these bills. Back onto subject. Once you now have this bill paid off, so now towards this bill, you have a total of $281 that you are now applying to this bill. Guys, excuse my handwriting, but this is as simple as I could put it for you guys. So once you are now starting to pay $281 towards this bill, remember, you've been paying $100 a month. That's how you get closer and closer and closer to being able to paying these amounts off, versus taking this extra money and saying, hey, now I have $100 that I can go spend on something else. No, you don't. You still have debt. You still need to pay the debt. The debt still needs to get paid. So this is the method that I'm going to use to pay off my debt. I'm starting with my smallest bills. Guys, I did say in my other video that I will be going back to school, although I am in student loan debt. I know, guys, this is a really big amount. However, to better my future and my kids' future, I do want to return back to school, get my master's, and, you know, do the darn thing. So I'm okay with adding more student loan debt if in the long run this is going to benefit me and my family. My car note, my car is something that I pay every single month regardless. I do plan on possibly getting a mid-sized SUV. I currently have a full-size sedan, and I wanted to keep it. However, I have two kids. What am I trying to say? I have twins. That's what I wanted to say. I have twins, twin boys, and they're growing up. I already know how it's gonna be. So I do have some time to decide if I want to get a bigger vehicle. For now, my vehicle is working, but I have to remember 2 car seats. They may be playing sports. They might do a lot of different things, extracurricular, and that sedan, my trunk is big, don't get me wrong, but it's not that big for 2 kids. So I am considering getting a full-size, a mid-size SUV, not a full-size, I don't want nothing that big, a mid-size SUV just to accommodate for that, but I still got some time to figure that out. My babies are only 1, so I got plenty of time. So once, you know, I paid off these smaller debts, I will start tackling my car note or my student loans. Either or, they're kind of the hand in hand together. The amounts, maybe I'll pay off my car and keep the car and have it. I don't know what I'll do. I'll decide once I get there which one I'm gonna tackle. So this one was the Snowball Method. This next method that I'm going to talk about, this is not a method that I am going to do, but it is a method that you can do. And this method is called the, let me make sure I spell avalanche right. Wait, am I spelling avalanche right? Why did I put an H? Avalanche method. So with this method, the reason I say that I'm not doing this is because none of these items that I have a high interest. The avalanche method is not based off of paying the highest amount off first. It is based off of paying the highest interest. So the highest interest one is what you would use to pay this off. So let's say, just for these purposes, let's say that my let's not use student loans, because student loans don't usually have huge interest. Let's use my car note. Let's say my car note's interest was at 22%. It's not, but let's say it was. I would most likely want to pay off that one first, because even though you would be paying those amounts, the interest is eating the amount that you're paying. 9 times out of 10, when you have items that are high interest items, if the minimum payment is $100 and you're paying $100, most of that money is going strictly to the interest, and that $1,000 is still sitting there because you haven't even touched the $1,000 yet. You're just paying the interest on the $1,000. I learned that when I bought my very first car. My interest rate was at 15%. It was my first car. Never had a car in my name. My car prior to that, my parents paid for it, and well, my mom and my aunt paid for it in full for me. They paid cash, and I didn't have a car note on that one, so I didn't have that to worry about. So when I went to go get another car, I had no car credit. Did y'all know that they have different types of credit? Was I the only one that knew that? Well, didn't know that when I went to go purchase my first car? Yeah, there's different types of credit. So I didn't have car credit. And so because I didn't have car credit, a lot of companies did not want to approve me. Even though I had a decent job, they knew I could pay the car note because I didn't have any bills. But I didn't have any credit showing that I've ever purchased a car, that, you know, they can trust me to do this. So the very first company that approved me, they had my interest rate at like 15 or 16%, super high. After about a year of being with them, I refinanced it with a credit union, got it down to, I think, 8%. Can't remember that far back. It wasn't higher than 10%, I do know that. And then with my next car, my credit was excellent, still had a very good job. Got this one, and I'm at either 5 or 6%. But with the avalanche method, you want to pay off your highest interest. So what you would do is you would list off your debts, so just like I have done here, and you can add like which ones have the highest interest. So you could put like 12% interest, 2% interest, 3% interest, whatever and so forth. And then you would want to tackle the one that has the highest interest, because that's the one that is going to cost you the most in the long run. So after you've done that, you will go to the next highest interest, and then you'll just keep going down until you are completely done with these debts. So that was a whirlwind. I don't have any credit card debt or anything like that. It's just like these few little things. So those are the two methods that you can use. I am using the Snowball Method. I feel like this is the most effective method for me because I don't have super high interest on anything that I have. And I feel like once I pay down the smaller ones, I will be more motivated to pay down the larger ones. So that is what I am going to do, guys. I'm pretty sure there are more methods. I'm pretty sure I didn't explain this in depth like Dave Ramsey does. But that is the best explanation that I can give to you guys. If you guys have any more tips or tricks, please leave them down in the comments for anybody else. If I said anything incorrectly, please leave it down in the comments so that, you know, I will be aware of the things. I just kind of researched these two methods myself, and this is kind of my takeaway on how I perceived it. So If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, email me. My email is always listed down below. And yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And you guys have a wonderful evening. Bye, guys.